Did you notice that in these two sentences, I have used the word which sounded your? But as you can see, the spelling for both of these your is different in both the sentences. Well, these are some troublesome, confusing words in English that one may face while learning English. And we are here to sort that differences out. So if you are interested in learning these troublesome words, stay tuned till the very end of this video. Hello everyone, I am Puja Sharma, your English trainer, and you are watching Education Point. If you are new to this channel, we deliver content in any and every subject and help you enhance your knowledge. In this video, we are going to learn English and we are covering some troublesome words in this video. So when I was in school, I used to face some words which sounded similar, but the meaning of it was different and the spelling of it were different. So when I went deeper into understanding and learning English, I figured out that how we need to use these words in different sentences at different situations. So I will help you learn the same. Let's begin with the first pair of the troublesome word. The first one that you can see here is it's versus its. Well, in the first it's, there's no apostrophe, whereas in the second one there is. And that is what makes all the difference. How? Let's understand. So when you don't use the apostrophe and you write it's, that shows the possession or it shows possessiveness of a noun. Example, its appearance was misleading. But when you add an apostrophe to its, that is it apostrophe s, that becomes a contraction of it is. Example, it's a long way to the park. Or you can also say, it is a long way to the park. So you're just contracting it with the help of the apostrophe. And that is how these both its are differentiated, but the pronunciation of it remains the same. Its can also be used for the contraction of it has. It has goes in the past tense. Example, it's been a long day. Or it has been a long day, in which we are referring to the past, that it has been a long day today, right? The second one is your versus your. Remember the example that we gave in the first part of this video. Your with an apostrophe is a contraction, which means you are. Example, you're so pretty in this picture. You are so pretty in this picture. But when there's no apostrophe and you say your, that indicates a possession or an ownership. So it's similar to the its which we have discussed previously. Example, your dog is very friendly. Your dog, which means that here we are referring to that dog who is possessed by you, and that is why your dog. That is why we are not using the apostrophe here. The third set of words are there, and there. So the first there is the possessive form of the plural pronoun, that is they, right? Example, they used their money on the video games. So here they is the pronoun and the possessive form of they is their, which means that you are showing the possession, saying that it's their money which they have used for the video games. The next one is there. So this word there, there, has several meanings. First, it is used as an adverb in, at, or about that place, right? Example, place the book there. The second type is that when it is used as a noun, means at that place. Example, are you from there too? Third and the last one is when it is used as an interjection, which expresses an exclamation of a relief. There, it's finished, right? So here you're showing a sense of relief that yes, the work is done. Now the last set of this word is they apostrophe re, which again sounds the same, but here it is used for contraction. They are. Example, they're going to the show. Or you can also say they are going to the show. The fourth set of word is Altogether versus altogether. So when you have a space in between saying all together, when these are two different words, this means in a concert or in unison, right? They sang all together, matlab sab ek saath. But all together, when there's no space and there's this one single word, this means wholly or completely, or in certain cases, absolutely. Example, this is altogether strange, which means this is completely strange. In Hindi, you can say puri tarah se, altogether, completely. Now, the fifth set of word is always versus always. Again, so if you have a space in between all and ways, which can also be called all the ways, which means every manner possible. Example, she was in all the ways very humble, right? Which means in every manner possible, she was humble. But the second set, that is always, means at every time or all times. Example, she was always humble. The sixth set of word is award versus reward. Now these both words, they don't sound the same, but at times its meaning is confused to be the same, which is not the case. So award means to bestow an honor or object by a considered decision, right? Example, the principal gave academic awards to the top students. Whereas reward is something given in return for something done, either it's good or evil. So when you are giving something in return, that becomes a reward. He was rewarded with cookies. Because you have done something good, you are getting rewarded. The seventh set of words are fewer versus less. Again, not sounding the same, but has a minor difference in their meaning. So when we're talking about a quantity that we can count in numbers, right? Then we can use the word fewer. Example, there are fewer students here today than there were yesterday. So you can count the number of students, right? But you have to use the word less when you cannot count the amount. Example, the teacher assigned less homework today than he did yesterday. So here we are not actually counting that, itna homework kam diya hai, but instead we are saying that less homework today. So you cannot really count that how much homework and all. The eighth set of word is lose versus lose. Sounding similar, but there is a difference in the meaning. The word lose with only one O is a verb that means you have lost something that belongs to you. It also means that something gets reduced or it gets less in amount. Example, my little sister always loses her toy. So something which was there of your possession, but the word lose with two O in it means that something is not tight or something is not, or something which is not having its grip and it's coming apart. Example, my shoelaces always come loose during the gym class. So this is quite an easy example. The ninth set of word is you and I versus you and me. Now this creates a major difference when you're using I instead of me or when you're using me instead of I. So it's very important to understand the difference between both of these and use it wisely in your sentences. So you and I are basically pronouns which are used as either the subject or the predicate in the sentence, something which has to be used before the sentence, right? Example, you and I are going. The winners are you and I. But you and me are pronouns which are used as direct objects, indirect objects, or objects of prepositions. So these are not used as subject or as a predicate in a sentence, but these are used as direct, indirect, or objects of preposition. Example, they have chosen you and me. The reward is for you and me. So here we are talking about the object, okay, either direct, indirect, and not about a subject. So that is where the whole difference stands. So yes, with this, we have come to the end of this video and we are wrapping this video. We hope you understood what are these troublesome words and why these are troublesome. I hope you could get a clarity on all of these words and you will be able to use the right word with the right sentence to convey the right emotion in your sentences. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed watching this video, do consider to like, share